to another update video for the NASDAQ 100 on the 10th of January. So yeah, everybody who followed my last two videos, I am at the moment on the weekly chart here, and I'm suggesting at the moment that a primary wave 3 top is nearly or either already formed, okay, and we are expecting another pullback here in a primary wave 4. What I cannot rule out at the moment is that we are only finishing here this intermediate wave 3, which then has to go on top here, okay? So at the moment, I cannot rule that out, but as I said the last time, this pullback here will tell us a little bit more, even if we are finishing a primary 3 or intermediate wave 3 here, okay? So for now, I leave it like that, and I think when the time is there, we can also change it. But yeah, let's zoom in here for a second. I'm on the 4-hourly time frame right now, and I am oh wait, we need the 8-hour time frame that we can see a little bit better. So we are talking at the moment, or we are in the final stages here of that 5th wave up, which eventually should finish the primary wave 3 I have here on the chart in circle 3. And yeah, so I think that we already done or completed minor wave 1, 2, and 3, and the 4 here, okay, which is this degree here. And we are on the last stages up for finishing that last leg up. So let's zoom in here because I think this is relatively clear. For those who didn't watch the last video, I'm expecting, or I'm counting here, a diagonal pattern to the upside in a clear 3-wave structure in every waves, wave 1 and 3 waves, a WXY for wave 2, and another ABC for wave 3, and the ABC structure for wave 4, okay? So, and now it's very interesting here right now. So are we already finished, or do we have one more leg up? Because when we count at the minute degree here, which is circle wave 1, not circle, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and as I said the last video, I expecting still a wave 4 and another ABC in wave 5, okay? So that would be the last leg up after the correction finished here. And as reference to my last video, I'm thinking that, as I said before, we are either ready with the wave 4 or it's still in progress. So I have said the last time, due to Fibonacci time extensions, I want this wave 4 normally to be finished at today. So that was Friday the 10th. Don't get me wrong here. We have technically done everything for this possibly being the low. Does it look finished? No, I don't know. It looks for me uncompleted. Okay, so as this thing is developing into the downside, so this correction we are in, I do think it morphed into a WXY pattern. Okay, so that means the Y wave is an ABC structure. And yeah, so let me see if I can take the Fibonacci extensions for wave Y of this ABC. And we have here now a target area. I'm going to rule out the 61.8 because we exceeded that. And for a Y wave, or the C wave of the Y wave, a typical target is either the 61.8 extension or the 100% extension. And at the moment, sorry, my phone rang. At the moment, we exceeded the 61.8, and the 100% extension here on my chart is close to a 0.5 retracement level. Okay, and the 0.5 retracement level is the second common target for a wave 4 pullback measured. So that means the retracement of that wave 3. Okay, so that means we retrace 50% of that wave 3, typically 0.3.8 to 0.5% retracement. So that means technically we have a little bit more downside to do, okay, to really hit this target. And I would call that as my final target, okay? And technically The only point that we needed to do is break below that low. So that was the first important thing that we did. And for those who watched the video, remember that I had um, a red arrow here on the chart at this price level, okay? And we took that out, okay? Not sustainable, because you see my white box here on the chart, that's an order block, okay? Sitting here. So we have relatively strong volume inside here. And this provides some support. So the right to the downside here, or the last legs to the downside, could be relatively bumpy, okay? And therefore, it's not to rule out that the low already is in here. So it's just a Fibonacci extension. It doesn't mean we have to go there. And also 0.5 retracement level is not a must to go there. So if I add the 38.2 here, you can see we are directly in support. That means the price can reverse out of here. That would suggest we're coming up in an A, B, C, okay, to reach my target of 23,277. That would be my target. So it would be a nice rally to the upside, but we really need confirmation that this is holding, okay? And all those people that also watched my last video is my invalidation point here is the 61.8 retracement level at 20,251. So whenever the price is taking that out, okay, the probabilities, or it cannot be this way forward anymore. It would be either, first of all, way too long in proportion, and I would suggest then we are in a bigger degree fourth wave pullback, okay? But until then, we don't, or there's no need to change that, okay? So I want invalidation from the market, not from my thoughts here, because I want to see the market break support. And as long as we are holding support, there's no need to turn or flip bearish here at the moment. So it doesn't mean I'm bullish or bearish. I'm just neutral here, but as long as support is holding, there's no need for me to change it at the moment. So I do expect another high, and honestly, the market looks better or would look better with one high. Does it mean it has to happen? Honestly, no. Okay, so be prepared for both sides. The invalidation point, as I said before, is the 61.8 at 20,251.75. And our first indication is a break above that trend line, okay, when we reverse. So we also have or are developing here in a corrective price channel, in my view, okay. That means, yeah, we should somehow get a touch to the upside. So that what this pattern is recommended or tells me, okay. And Fibonacci or the Elliott wise, for me, one high is definitely missing, as I showed you before. So as long as we are reversing out of this support zone, possibly touching the 100% Fib extension here at 20,743.25, it could be a very nice sustainable bottom building here, and we move higher from here, okay. Yeah, as I said before, do we have to get to the 100% extension? Technically not. Technically, it could be done here, okay? So that the fourth wave low goes here, the Y wave goes here, and it could reverse out of here. Yes, what else can we say? Let me do one other Fib extension because I want to see something. I'm comparing wave 1 to wave 4 now. If we are holding here, you see, and I have a double here, okay? So more or less likely, I would be more happy to see one more high after that the sell-off can happen, in my view. And you see it also here on this. It looks corrective to me, to be honest. So it's not developing impulsively to the downside. That means, okay, as long as support is holding in this area, we can expect one more high. And I would say that I'm going to put my target box here. It's just a little one, but this would be my target area. So for the cycle top, which I'm expecting, to happen after one more high. My targets are directly between 23,288 and 23,417.25. So whenever we hit this price here, okay, we really can look for downside, as I showed you in the weekly time frame. Okay, so I do expect either an intermediate fourth wave pullback or a primary wave fourth pullback, which I cannot define right now. Okay, so that's why I'm looking on the higher time frame and lower time frame together to show you what I mean. We had some little reaction here to the low. The question is this a sustainable low or is it just a local low and we sell off further to the downside to hit the 100% extension? Okay, that I cannot rule out at the moment, so I would definitely be cautious. I mean, I cannot tell you what to do, how you trade, but I would still be cautious to take this low. The first indication for a possible trend reversal would be a break above that swing high here at 21,374.50. And another strong indication would be a break above 20,901. These were my two levels at the moment. I'm going to change that as well. I'm going to do another arrow. So these were my first indications at the moment that a possible structure to the upside is developing, holding by a higher low, and the C wave rally to the upside. Okay, because don't forget we are in a diagonal pattern here. Also that last fifth wave up needs to be an ABC structure move. Yeah, what else can I say? I mean, technically everything should be fine. As long as we're holding this level, okay, everything is good. No need to change actual the count here. But as long or as soon as we are breaking down here, that would suggest we take out the 100%, take the 50%, and come back to the 61.8 retracement here. That increases the probabilities for the market to sell off further. Okay, what is a little bit when I go on the 4-hour time frame again, RSI wise, we have seen a little bit of a pump here, a reaction, not a pump, but a reaction, and we also have a bullish divergence here going on. Okay, how far this is playing out at the moment, I am not sure. We have to see and wait. Okay, if the market then managed to come higher here and eventually also on the RSI, this is a daily trend line on a daily time frame. Okay, so as soon as we can take this trend line again and go higher on the RSI, the prices as well will go higher with it. Yeah. Okay, as always, if you have questions and yeah, write a comment in the comment section, let me know, write us an email, and yeah, I hope everybody have a good weekend, and we hear us back next week. Oh, one thing I have forgotten, Michael and I, we're going to do a little video tomorrow about our coaching and coaching slash teaching promotion regarding also our special offer we are having. So there will be a little video tomorrow from us, and also everybody who's interested in cryptocurrencies, so technical analysis for cryptocurrencies. I'm also doing a lot of altcoins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, whatever's out there. If you have a request in that, let me know, and we can find a way together. Good. Have a great weekend, as I said, and a happy trading day next week. And we hear us back on Monday evening. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao.